aircraft carrier, a floating city, and it's always on the go.
Go! This way.
I love this stuff.
On board USS Nimitz, a small group of first-class petty officers continues to prepare for their possible selection to chief.
Ha ha! Hoo-yah! Ha ha! Hoo-yah! Ha ha! Easy day! Easy day! Easy day! No, right to left, right! Left, right, low, right. Low, right to left, right. Spin it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The process is called CPO 365, and Senior Chief James Williams continues to guide the first classes through it.
From now until induction season, we're running CPO 365 2 days a week. At least one of those days is going to be PT, especially after what happened today. We have to be ready for induction. Induction PT is unlike any PT you've ever experienced in your life. Should your name be on that selection list, I want you to be prepared for that.
I don't think there's any real way to prepare yourself for induction. I mean, it's the unknown. You can attend the CPO 365 classes and start working out. I mean, everybody knows that when you go through induction, it's physically challenging. Yeah, I'm scared for that part. Doing okay, Mullen? Petty Officer Williams is going to be one of our new propy techs down here in dental. So I've been working with her all week, just teaching her like the basic skills, scaling and using the Cavitron. They say I'm a little OCD. I don't know. I'm going to take it from you. Oh, wait, hold on. Stay there. I think I'm a little strict at times. I like perfection. Perfect. See, and you got the hand placement perfect. My goal for my junior sailors would be for them to be successful. Whether they're staying in or they're planning on getting out, to be successful, get what they can, do their best and strive for excellence up until that time. I've sacrificed my personal life, settling down. I think that's something that everybody wants in their life, and that's something I've definitely have put on hold, which I don't regret by any means. My career is very important to me, and I've made the choice and decision to pursue that and do the best that I can.
How you doing, sir? Where's Blake? I have like 348, 335, something like that, staterooms. Where's Wiedenhofer? Like 19 P-ways. Wiedenhofer! Hola! Where's Swicklet? 12 and a half, 13, 14, 15 heads. There she is. Swicklet! Duty section sticker. I grew up in a single family home where I didn't have a father figure, so to speak. My mom was my father. So I learned a whole lot from her. And then, when I see these young guys who come in, some of them have a little bit of misdirection and there's nothing that they've been through or gonna go through that I probably haven't already went through. The lint traps, oh my goodness.
Dirty?
Oh yeah.
All right. I got you.
Yeah. And if you could do the maintenance on them, could you? Just to change out the mix, because right now it's leaking at the bottom. I really believe in people. I might be one of the last of the dying breed, but I believe in people. Can you see if we got some string? Because I got to rehang those thermostats tonight.
The what?
Thermostats. And that's another one of the big things, knowing the people that you have working for you. Because you can't lead anybody that you don't know. And what I mean by knowing them, I mean knowing if they're married, if they have kids, what's going on in their personal lives, what's going on in their work, on their professional lives. I mean, you need to know them, because if you don't know them, they'll never come to talk to you. They'll never trust you. They'll never ask you for anything. There ain't nothing different about that. Remember, I lived there too.
I agree, but for me, it's a little different.
You see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that? Wow. Duly noted, Tess. For my wife is used to it, because when I was stationed overseas, she was used to me always constantly gone. But now that we have a 3-year-old son, it's really hard, because I'm missing a lot of things that he's actually progressing in. My son Julius he has Down syndrome, and he is probably what really truly motivates me to get to come to work every day and to get going, because that kid is defeating all odds. Everybody told us what he couldn't do, but he's doing what they said he couldn't do and more. He's a ball of fire. I come home from work beat up, tired, but he keeps me running.
Senior Chief, you feel it?
Yeah.
CS1, are you feeling it?
Feeling it.
What's coming?
Whose ship is this?
Change. Whose ship is this?
Our ship.
No. Whose ship is this?
Our ship.
It's our ship. Change is coming. Many of you are going to go through the most dramatic change you have ever experienced in your whole entire military life. It's right around the corner. This may be the last time that this CPO 365 group meets as prospective Chief Petty Officers.
You know the expression, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission. Well, it's true. Good leaders don't wait for official blessings to try things out. They're prudent, not reckless. But they also realize that fact of life is more, in most organizations, if you ask enough people for permission, you'll eventually come up against someone who believes his job is to say no.
I love the challenge. I love the idea of working around the crew, taking care of what is needed to take care of, but also challenging my folks to do it as quickly and as safely as possible. Out in the middle of the ocean, there's nothing else for any of the sailors to do but come and eat as their morale, welfare, and recreation, because, I mean, it's not like they can leave the ship. They can't go out to McDonald's. So to know that if they get that great, awesome plate of chow, that it can determine whether or not they're going to go back to their work center upset or happy. This would be a heavy refrigerant freezer suit because I have a couple deep freezers that I have downstairs that reach temperatures well below 10 degrees, and we're in there for anywhere from an hour to 4 or 5 hours at a time. So this is to keep us from getting hypothermia and freezing to death. Anywhere else, usually it's not too comfortable. I'm pretty warm. Basically, once you've made board, it's a question of what did you do to make yourself outshine everybody else to be that person that they pick. And it could be from anything from sailorization to volunteerism. It could be whether or not you've had an LPO at sea billet, and if you did, what were your achievements and goals while you were there? I have a 10-year-old, and I have my youngest is getting ready to turn 3. It's hard, knowing that, especially for my oldest, she's at that point now where it starts to affect her because dad's not home all the time, and she would like dad around a little bit more. Not to mention, I help her out a lot with her schoolwork, so mom has to step in and fill that role when I'm not home.
One, 2, 3, 4. Fall in. Right now is the time to ask questions, okay? Right now is the time to ask questions. If you're fuzzy on anything, there's no such thing as a dumb question. First thing, let's make sure we get the battle dress. So you guys with your blouses out, tuck them.
The thing I love most about my job, or per se being in the Navy, is the fact that we're doing something greater than ourselves.
All right, Petty Officer Bundy's a fire right now. He's his fire technique is just the best in the bay right now. See, with the flash glove.
You know, this isn't just a normal job where I can just file an application and do it and get fired or quit. It's an ever-changing thing, and I care about my sailors a lot. You know, so therefore, I'm taking care of junior sailors while grooming them to take my job, as well as I'm a small piece of the overall global fight, you know, for a better world. So
what we got right here, we call this a bunker drill. You have 2 minutes to get everything on. Sox is complaining right now. It's a cheap tactic. Let's go, Melvin. Let's go, Melvin. Don't be the last one, Melvin. You're the new guy. Don't be the last one, Melvin. Let's go. Gonzo. Look at Gonzo. And you pull this down. Pull this down. And it secures. You feel that? Now, it ain't gonna fall off your head. All right? All right. Not bad, man, for your first time. But I could beat you. I'll let you know that right now. You will get killed. Killed. You're super slow.
This one's got paint all over it. Take this one out of the locker after you're done.
Yeah. All right.
The hat that I'm wearing represents the Flying Squad, and what the Flying Squad is a group of first response personnel that can respond on scene at any moment's notice, middle of the night, during the day, fire, flooding, toxic gas, medical emergencies, structural damage. You guys check each other out?
Buddy checks.
Careful, watch the aircraft. Watch the aircraft. Which hatch are you using? What's the route?
They're going to want to use the hatch, the escape hatch in port zone.
Okay. I have a wonderful wife, Amber, and my son Jackson, who's a year and a half old, and my wife's pregnant with our second. She's due in August. They're just kind of things you have to work through, you know? People are going to get frustrated. People are going to start...
Yeah, but there's no reason to constantly...
I'd say that working here is similar to being a father sometimes, in that not just from a disciplinary standpoint, but from a guidance standpoint, and that you strive to do your best for your sailors, and they hopefully will follow that example. They strive to make you proud of them, and I think that's one of the really neat things about what I do is watching my sailors be proud about something and kind of, oh, come look at what I've done type of thing, and that's really encouraging when you see that.
The biggest test comes when ATG, or a float training group, comes on board to test sailors in their damage control skills.
Yeah, big picture right now. We're getting evaluated tonight by ATG. We've been drilling for this. These guys are good to go. I kind of can't wait to see these guys in action. They get a little rowdy, we get a little rowdy, and everybody does what they're supposed to do.
We don't have all night. I mean, we pull in.
Roll in this deal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on through.
See you later!
The cause of this fire in this fan room was a bale of rags. So we'll see how long it takes them to come find me. So just hang out. Yeah. Waiting to be found.
When her sailors come through that hatch, AL-1 Shackelford cannot offer any assistance. It's sink or swim.
It's hard to come out of the shop. It's hard to have been a worker and then go to the supervising portion of that. As much as you want to get in there and you want to grind. I think that's a big challenge for anybody, is stepping back and letting the junior sailors do the work.
There you go!
I don't let it take away from my day, but I definitely do focus on what it would be like to step up to the next level, or what challenges I would have to face if I were the chief in this situation. I want to be a good chief. I want to be an effective chief. I don't want to just be there. I want to make sure that I'm on top of my game so I can make sure my sailors get to where I'm at.
The day has finally arrived. The Chief's list is out. Captain Jeffrey Ruth begins to read the names.
AS-1 Kellelum, CTR-1 Collins, IT-1 Dara, EM-1 Golem Buski.
So AIMD. Yeah. All right, congratulations.
The Nimitz Chiefs immediately begin to track down the Chief Selects.
First of all, I want to say congratulations. Thank you, man. I'm glad to see you smiling once, because this is the last time you're going to be smiling. You got a long way to go. You made it because of a blind squirrel got lucky. So we're going to make sure that we show that blind squirrel why he messed up. All right, get to work. All right.
We're
doing in 5?
Nervous, very nervous. Excited though.
What are you nervous about?
The whole induction process, the unknown, the next step.
Well, in a way I was upset, but at the same time, you know, it wasn't my time. Apparently it wasn't my time to make it. You know, I feel that I still have like a year to develop, a year or two to develop, get better as a leader, get better as a mentor and as a supporter of my division and my chain of command. So, you win some, you lose some, and you always have next year, as they always say.
Numb. A little anxious, a little excited. It's a little overwhelming, but I'm happy, very happy.
I feel pretty good actually. I feel all right. I mean, a little disappointed, but not completely surprised. 2 cycles ago, I had a BCA failure, PFA, and I know that's the biggest black eye to my record.
I still take care of my my daily responsibilities, looking out for my sailors, taking care of my division, supporting my division officer. Those are things that, you know, that still go on. Life doesn't stop after the results come out. Everything still moves on. You got to keep pushing.
Kind of getting kicked down a little bit kind of makes you want to do better. And I know that I've put in a lot of work, and I intend to put in more work, and it'll come.
I'd like to first of all thank my wife, my son, and my family and friends for supporting me up to this point. My division for supporting me and just getting all the work done they needed to make my division successful.
My mom, you know, they don't understand too much about the military, so my mom was excited about the new uniforms.
Excited, extremely excited, very happy. So she knows that for the next 6 weeks, she's probably not going to get very much contact with me due to the fact that I'm going to be busy doing other things. So, congratulations, man.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Hey, we're planning on. I'm going to send out an email. We're going to get all together after the DSET brief tonight, so we can all.
Are we sure nothing's going to happen before then?
Yes, 18:30 is going to start tonight.
How do you feel right now?
Happy as hell. Happy, relieved, excited, curious as to what the rest of the day and what the rest of this time is going to be for me. I'm ecstatic. I got multiple emotions going. I feel ridiculous. Is what I feel.
Thank you. And I'll give you a call later on. All right, baby.
Called my wife. Just to let her know. Oh, she was excited. She was excited. She's says she's proud of me. She's extremely happy about it, and I'm extremely happy about it. I'm pleased. Thank you. Looking forward to making it happen.